This is Joe Malone, Bulls Chat Podcast. We've got the head coach, the general manager of the North Iowa Bulls, Todd Sanden here. Todd, thanks for taking time.
Good morning, Joe. Thank you for the opportunity.
So this past weekend was a home-and-home series against the Austin Bruins. Great rivalry between these two teams. And it was tough sledding for the Bulls. Bulls had an early lead on Friday night before Austin managed to rally back, and then a tough 2-1 loss Saturday night at Austin. Your thoughts about the team and that series of games this weekend?
You know, obviously going into every series, we're in a desperate spot here where we need to try to take points out of every series, and getting a good start on Friday night has a coach feeling pretty good about your chances, and then just having some things happen in the game, and Austin got a couple quick ones and then rallied back into that game. I thought we played well both nights, created a lot of individual scoring opportunities, but just were not able to cash them in. I mean, there was enough chances on Friday to probably win that game 8-6. I mean, we just didn't bury our chances.
Well, and I was looking at the stats from Saturday. Granted, I didn't get a chance to go up and watch the game. We had Battle of the Badges going on here, but the shots on goal for the Bulls on Saturday were up in the 30s, and it's like, man, to only get one out of that is just kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah, obviously it is, and Austin's goaltender had an outstanding night on Saturday night as well. So, I mean, credit to him. But there again, I thought we created plenty of opportunities, definitely enough to win a hockey game. But it's just like when you get in one of these stretches where it's hard to win, and everybody grips the stick a little bit tighter. So we just need to relax and go out there and find the back of the net.
Now, 10 games left in the regular season for the NAHL. 8 of those games will be at the Mason City Arena, so that is kind of nice to have that quantity of those last games at home. Now, going into this next weekend here, 6 points back of Minot is where the Bulls sit, Minot being in 4th place right now, the cutoff spot for playoffs. 2 games in hand for the Bulls. Do the Bulls need to run the table at this point? I mean, there's not a lot of room for error.
No, I mean, I don't. When you say run the table with the situation we've been in lately, that thing's awful daunting. So I think we just focus one game at a time and go out and figure out a way to win that next game, and then, hopefully start to stack wins together. But it's obviously, like we talked a bit ago, I mean, you're basically in playoff mode right now. You're in must-win situations.
Now, next up is Aberdeen, and Aberdeen has the winning record in this series so far this season, but 7 of the 10 games these two teams have played, there's only been 1 goal difference between winner and loser. I mean, you talk about tight matchups. Aberdeen, North Iowa.
Yeah, it's that's another series you go into, and a team that we've played well against, and you just hope that you get a couple breaks and bounces in these series where they're close like that.
Is there anything you do to generate puck luck, as it's called? Or is that something where it's just up to the hockey gods on the way that works?
Well, I think you can help yourself. I mean, if you're aggressive in on the forecheck and you separate pucks from their D and then get them to the net front quickly, like that creates opportunities and just more shots on goal and traffic in front. I mean, that creates opportunities as well, and maybe a little bit of puck luck to boot.
Okay, so there's no, from the Major League movie, there's no Jobu statue and incense and stuff like that going on.
No, nothing like that.
Now, Thursday night was a special night. You were in the stands for the banner raising for the Toros that the Bulls were in the NA3HL. The Toros took over that NA3 franchise. Talk to me about that moment and being able to see former Bulls players, 4 of them dressed, and then Jack Campion doing the honors of dropping the banners down from the rafters. What was that like for you?
Obviously super special moment to have those. It would be fun if we had the entire group there for the ceremony, but having those 5 guys in the building and Jack lowering the banners certainly is a rewarding and fun experience for us as coaches and those players, I'm sure. And certainly the pride in the community enjoys that moment as well.
Yeah, those banners for all the successes that the Bulls enjoyed last season, going out and winning it all. And the Toros, they're getting set for a matchup against Granite City this weekend. Friday night at Granite City, Saturday afternoon in Mason City. Has there been a lot of talk about our other hockey team between you and Coach Bruneteau and Coach Cotton?
We're tight. They're actually, we spend a lot of time in my office, and they're in there right now looking at film and breaking some stuff down. So, it's they're excited and getting that team ready to go, and hopefully they get a blessing against Granite City and find a way to win a couple games there and make it back to the Fraser Cup.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's going to be a fun weekend of hockey. Bulls Friday night, Toros Saturday afternoon, 2:30. Bulls Saturday night at 7:30. Mason City Arena hopefully will be rocking this weekend. So, Coach Sanden, thank you for the time.
Thanks, Joe. We appreciate the opportunity.